Morning student, welcome to our online history lecture. Last lecture we learned about Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi and Atal Bihari Vajpayee's work. Now today we are going to learn new topic Indian economy. Now let's see. Page number 7, Indian economy. Right from independence, the modernization of economy, economic self-sufficiency and social justice have been the characteristics of Indian economy. India wanted to acquire modernity and self-reliance by establishing industries. We wanted to establish an economy based on social justice through planning. For this, the National Planning Commission was established that would coordinate development through the policy of 5-year plan. The Narasimha Rao government started economic reforms from 1991. These economic reforms are called as economic liberalization. The Indian economy flourished as a result of the implementation of this policy. The foreign investment in India increased. Skilled Indian professionals helped reform the Indian economy. The field of information technology opened several avenues of employment in the country. The changes after 1991 are also described as globalization. Now let's see what is the important points in it. Indian economy. The main objectives of Indian economics after independence are: first is modernization of economy, second self-reliance, third is social justice, fourth eradication of poverty, and fifth is socialization. Socialism means what? Socialism means of production like agriculture, industries, trade, etc. are controlled by state or society. Socialism is an economic social philosophy. India has adopted socialism. It plays a welfare role by regulating the economy of India. So for this Indian economy, the government arranged 5 years plan. What is the main important in it? Planning Commission coordinated 5 years plan. Second, the economics reform of 1991 paved the way for liberalization of the economy, also called the globalization. Information technology opened new avenues of employment. Let's see the science and technology. Two major events must be mentioned while describing India's effort towards self-reliance. Dr. M.S. Swaminathan is known as the father of India's effort towards self-reliance. Dr. M.S. Swaminathan is known as the father of the First see the what is the green revolution and what is the white revolution. Green revolution started in India 1966. It is related to agriculture. Dr. M.S. Swaminathan played a leading role in this program. Modern technology was used to increase food production. This is called the green revolution. Now let's see in detail. In green revolution program, high yielding varieties of wheat and rice seedlings were planted for better output. The introduction of high yielding varieties means HYV of seeds, chemical fertilizers, pesticides, mechanism and of agriculture and availability of credit from bank increase output. India becomes self-sufficient in food grains. Dr. Swaminathan, who played a very important role, is rightly called father of green revolution in India. See, the second point is white revolution. The white revolution means dairy work or dairy product. It is related to milk. The huge increase in milk supply through concentrated efforts on a cooperative basis is known as the white revolution. Dr. Verghese Kurin, then the general manager of Kaira District's Cooperative Milk Production Union Limited, means Amul. Again listen, that is the Kaira District Cooperative Milk Producers Union Limited Amul launched this dairy development program at Anand in Gujarat. He is known as the father of White Revolution in India. See in detail about White Revolution. Operation Flood, launched in 1970, was a project of India's National Dairy Development Board (NDDB). Dr. Varghese Kurin, originally from Kerala, who was the chairman and founder of Amul, initiated India's dairy cooperative movement. The bedrock of Operation Flood has been village milk producers' cooperative collection of milk and then processing it to pasteurize, and it was done on cooperative basic and with the help of modern technology. India had also made a lot of progress in the field of atomic energy and space research. Dr. Homi Bhabha laid the foundation of Indian atomic power program. India insisted on using atomic energy for peaceful purposes like a generation of electricity, pharmaceuticals and defense. India has achieved considerable success in space technology as well as in space technology as well. In 1975, the first satellite Aryabhat was launched. Today, India has a successful space program and many satellites have been launched under this program. India has also made considerable advancement in the telecom sector. See, that is the science and technology. Dr. Homi Bhabha laid foundation of India's atomic energy program. Use of atomic energy for peaceful purposes like generation of electricity, pharmaceutical and defense. Means other countries use only for the defense, but India using this energy for peaceful purposes like generation of electricity, pharmaceutical and defense. Aryabhatta, first satellite launch in space in 1975, and many more satellites were launched thereafter. So considerable advancement in the telecom sector. See the next para. Changes in social field. During this period, there were several major changes in the social field in India. Some of the changes are related with the issue of empowerment of women, and the other are related with the policies regarding the uplift of the deprived section of the society. To promote the all-round development of women and children, a separated Department of Women and Child Development was created in 1985 under the Ministry of Human Resource Development. Some laws were made to ensure social justice to women and to help the implementation of various schemes in this direction. They include the Prohibition of Dowry Act, Equal Remuneration Act as per the 73rd and 74th Constitution Amendment. Seats were reserved for women in the local self-government bodies. See that self-government bodies. See that here women empowerment. The government given more importance. Third and 74th Constitutional Amendment. The next is betterment of weaker section. According to the makers of Indian Constitution, some constitute of the Indian society were deprived of dignity and equal opportunity due to the caste system. The Kaka Saheb Kalelkar Commission was set up in 1953 to make recommendations so as to improve their condition. In 1978, a commission was constituted under the chairmanship of B.P. Mandal to study the issue of backward classes. The policy of reservation was adopted in order to strengthen the representation of backward section in various services and institutions. The government passed the Prevention of Atrocities Act in 1989 to enable those belonging to the scheduled caste and tribes to live with dignity and respect, free from fear, violence and oppression of the upper classes. Let's see what the government did for the weaker section. First, they appointed of Kakasaheb Kalelkar Commission of OBCs. OBCs means other backwards caste people in 1953. Prevention of Atrocities Act. Atrocity Act means that act which is against of the physical violence and abuse words. So it is useful for the backward class and scheduled caste and scheduled tribes people. Then Prevention of Atrocity Acts in 1989, appointment of Mandal Commission in 1978. It recommended reservation of seat for the OBCs in public employment and institution. Then policy of reservation implemented by the government in 1990 helped them to live with dignity, respect and free from fear and violence. Let's see the last, globalization. Globalization brought about many changes in different fields like economy, politics, science and technology, and society and culture. We have discussed some and society and culture. We have discussed some of these changes in the above program. In the field of telecommunication technology. And last is mobile phones, internet and the communication facilities based on satellite have spread all over the country. In the political field, India has demonstrated to the world how a stable democracy can function successfully. All this has resulted in the total transformation in the lifestyle of India's and especially the youth. These changes are visible from their dietary habits, clothing, language and beliefs. In the next chapter we are going to study some internal changes before India. Before to stop this lesson, some important points are there in the globalization. They are the changes in economy, politics, science and technology, society and culture. Emerge as an important country on a global scene in different sphere. Member of G20 and BRICS, means India is a member of G20 and BRICS. BRICS, all of you know, BRICS means Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa together. Revolution in telecommunication sector, then demonstrated to the world how stable democracy can work successfully. India has a democracy. So transformation in the lifestyle of youth, which is visible in their dietary, then habits, clothing, language and beliefs. Now let's see what is the G20. G20 is a group of 19 countries, that is Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, South Korea, Turkey, the United Kingdom, the United States of America and European Union. It was founded in 1990. G20 aimed to formulate policy among member nations for the promotion of international financial and European Union. It was founded in 1990. G20 aimed to means new lesson, which is international challenges before India. I hope you understood it. And homework, first you read this lesson properly and then you should solve the exercise. Thank you.